So today we have some news for My Hero Ultra Impact that we need to go over. So let's jump straight into the video here. No need to waste more time. First off, we got the VE Tower ranking rewards. So if you haven't logged into My Hero Ultra Impact in a couple of days and you've done VE Tower, it's time to log in to redeem those rewards here. Depending on how high you ranked, obviously, the better rewards. Unfortunately, I only hit rank 162. I had a good score going with about, let me see, the total runs. I think it was like almost 9,000. So it was like, yeah, so it was 6,000. It was out 6,000 there. It was like almost, it was like 6.8-ish. If my max score, if I got the right RNG. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it in the right amount of time. Because, like, again, it's all RNG. So if I actually had, what was it? Already forgot. 8K or 8.9K. It would have gotten me pretty high, like, top 50 at the very least. But, you know, sometimes you can't get it. Unfortunately, some hackers are still here. They didn't ban any hackers. Like, this guy, I'm pretty sure, was a hacker. One of my PvP friends, he always gets targeted by this guy with hacks. You know, getting over, like, 900,000 damage. So it is unfortunate that they haven't banned hackers. I'm pretty sure hackers do get banned. It's just that select few have still escaped the grasps of Bandai, which is unfortunate. I guess, like, they're using high-grade hacks as high-grade bots. I don't know how that works. But, yeah. So for what I got for rank 162, I ended up getting, because I don't have it anymore, I ended up getting 100 gems and 3 things, which is fine. I don't really mind it, because they kind of just ruined the value of getting the statues by bringing them into the mission rewards. So that's fine. And the, like, 20 memories, freaking insane. But, like, it's not the highest rarity item that I could ever search for. So I'm fine with that. We'll aim at 100 next time. I hated the Aizawa stage. That stage is so annoying. Like, Aizawa sealing you. Shinso's, you know, restricting you. All Might just taking all the blunt damage. Especially for an early account. That was a very, very annoying fight to deal with at the early stages. So I only was able to really go for high scores at, like, the last 3 or so days. But anyway, with that said, make sure you get your VE Tower rewards. Hopefully you ranked pretty high. Let's jump into some other stuff, some nitty-gritty stuff here. We have some of the data mine. There was a little data download, which gives us hints on the next UR character. So we have the this image right here, which is Do It Tamaki, codename Conquer Your Cowardice. So as you can see, we have the Kirishima as well as Suneater. This was the overhaul arc pretty much. So it looks, just based on the names and everything like that, that is going to be the UR Suneater. So that's going to be our final big 3 UR that we were looking for. Suneater is one of my favorite characters. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that I will be able to pull. And then because it is a... Well, I think this is going to be the summonable SR here. Because there's going to be a summonable SR, there's going to be a free-to-play SR, and then there's going to be a event SR. Because the next event is going to be the lottery event. So, yeah, this should be the summonable Kirishima. I don't know if it's going to be, like, Unbreakable Red Riot. It doesn't look like it's going to be. It's just going to be, looks like Red Riot. So, unfortunately, no SR Unbreakable Red Riot, but we'll take another Kirishima. Usually, Kirishima's even SR forms are really good. So, I wouldn't doubt that this one's going to be really good as well. Something that you also need to look into is that the details for the event itself. So when you know how there's like the boss fight in the lottery events, this is what it describes. When the battle starts, he decreases the bind resistance of all of his opponents, and he also decreases the defense of all of his opponents every set number of turns. Uses a skill that deals damage and binds his opponent. His skill impact increases when his HP is low. So, if this is anything to do with the card, it means... Well, I guess, like, this first part probably is unrealistic, but... because that sounds OP. This part will probably be, like... Was it the... I forgot what the English skill name is, but... yeah, so the lower his HP, the better it is. The heavy damage, that's what it is. And then a binding skill, just like the Shinso and stuff like that. and he might be able to decrease defense through his auto skill or through a move. If any of this refers to the actual UI, so just take this part of information as a grain of salt. So if we look at the existing SR Suneater that's in the game right now, we can get some clues of what maybe the UI might have here. So the SR has a medium chance of constraining the enemy. We already looked at the little hints of the opponent boss Suneater, and he had the constraint effect, so I see this as a viable option. First action skill with another constraint, maybe just not a low chance. Maybe if it's going to be a single target, I would hope it's a medium chance, and maybe the plus ultra being a high chance, just so that you can really see that the UI is worth grabbing. And then a secondary effect like this is also good, like increasing the attack or whatever with this attacking skill. And then the action skill 1 has a taunt. I think it can also have a taunt. I don't know yet, because this is the only... Well, actually, there is the... There is the rare one. Yeah, so the rare one, I'm looking at the game right now, has low chance of binding with his plus ultra. First skill reduces damage to characters, so he has a damage reduction, which is 10%. And then the second skill also increases skill impact. So actually, I think this is very plausible. Maybe an attack increase or a skill impact increase with a low chance. Maybe a critical rate increase as well from either the auto skill or through the action skill. Action skill 2 is a taunt. Now, the rare one doesn't have a taunt, but it does have damage reduction, like we just explained. So, if they're going to have a taunt, it could be like a taunt damage reduction, mixture of both the SR and rare. But taunt is not a bad thing. If it's going to be useful in PvP, you want damage reduction over defense for sure. And if it could also be an attacking move instead of like a setup move, that would be even better. That would help out just with the damage output in general. Auto skills, when HP is 50% or more, critical rate increase. When HP is 50% or less, attack increase by 30%. Yeah, so same as the rare one, it has like a critical rate increase if your HP is 50% or higher. And skill impact increase by 20% when HP is 50% higher. That's the rare one. So I can see like an HP kind of deal, which is pretty annoying, but like it's better than, you know, other auto skills. So an increase in rate, a critical rate, and attack increase through the auto skill is very plausible. And then his second auto skill here, the SR one, is HP is 50% or more, increased speed by 30% when HP. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of HP dependent on the Suneater. That's what the UI is looking to be like. A very HP kind of situation, kind of deal, where if you have HP more, you get like these certain buffs. If you have HP less, then you would have these certain buffs. If I was to have my buffs with the choices that we have here, speed when HP is 50% or more, which the SR does have, as well as power. I think power, yeah, power is going to be the best. So power when 50% or more, as well as speed, sorry, and then when 50% HP or less, maybe increase defense and increase critical rate. That would be my 4 picks for like, if they were the two different, like if it was like this. And I'm pretty sure they got it on the spot, except the switch around on this auto skill. And then finally, we have the official date start for the VE Tower. It's going to be called the Life Stage, starting on the 22nd of March, and goes all the way to the 8th of April, so 2 weeks pretty much. You know, 2 and a bit weeks. This will have Ochako as the final boss here. We know that Ochako, as well as Momo, are going to be boosted characters. We still don't know who the third boosted character is. It might be, like, Toga. Because Life Stage, I guess, you know, she yoinks blood. I guess that doesn't make sense. But, like, maybe Nejiri. Because they all healers. Like, maybe it's just a healer stage. Who knows? That would be very interesting. Because most of them, other than Nejiri, is mostly used in VE Tower. Ochako, not so much. Unless you're, like, struggling on the event and you just need a healer in general. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the news on Ultra Impact. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. We're going to do a cheeky little single summon just to end off the video on Darby. That scared me. I thought his banner was like left already. I was like, what? Anyway, let's jump into it. Oh, school outfits. SR guaranteed or higher. Imagine the SR. The UR. Oh, I already jinxed it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content here on Ultra Impact. Check out my social medias linked in the description. With that said, it's probably just going to be an SR. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.